Welcome everyone. Today we shall study scientific reasons from lesson heat. So before starting the reason, let's revise what is anomalous behavior of water. So student, the anomalous expansion of water is an abnormal property of water whereby it expands instead of contracting when the temperature goes from 4 degrees Celsius to 0 degrees Celsius and it becomes less dense. So student, this is a abnormal behavior or property of a water in which from 0 degrees Celsius to 4 degrees Celsius the water should be expanding, its volume should be increases, but instead of increasing its volume will decreases. That means the water becomes contracted. Okay, so this is the abnormal or anomalous behavior of water from 0 degrees Celsius to 4 degrees Celsius only. Okay, now first reason is in regions with cold climate, the aquatic plants and animals can survive even when the atmospheric temperature goes below the 0 degrees Celsius. That means as you can see in alongside diagram that here the ice layer is there on the upper surface of the water in cold region during winter seasons. Okay, so instead of ice layer on the above surface of the water bodies, why the or how the aquatic plants and animals are surviving in this cold region. Okay, so let's see the reasons. So the existing of fish and other aquatic life is possible due to the anomalous expansion of water. Just now we have seen in our previous slide that from 0 degrees Celsius to 4 degrees Celsius water shows abnormal property. That means instead of expanding it is contracting. Okay. In regions of cold climate, the atmospheric temperature falls below 0 degrees Celsius, and as the atmospheric temperature falls, the water at the surface, that means on the upper layers of ponds and lakes, start contracting and its volume decreases and density increases. So as the density increases, the water on the water on the upper surface of the ponds, it becomes denser and it will start coming towards the bottom part. Okay, that means the water with higher density, as the density increases, so it becomes higher density, moves downward. Okay, that means from the towards the bottom of the ponds moves downward, and the water with lower density it will moves upward, and this continues till the temperature of water becomes equal to 4 degrees Celsius. And when the temperature of water starts decreasing, okay, so when it starts decreasing below 4 degrees Celsius, what happened? Water starts expanding. Okay, now this is a normal behavior, that water starts expanding instead of contracting, and its volume will increases, and as the volume increases the density will decreases and it remains at the surface only. And soon the surface water gets converted into sheet of ice. As you can see alongside diagram also, ice layer is formed on the surface of the ponds or any water bodies. So this sheet of ice acts as an insulator and does not allow the transfer of a heat from water to the atmosphere. That means on the ice, below the ice layer, whatever ice water is there, okay, so from that water heat cannot be passed from that ice layer. Why? Because ice is a bad conductor of heat, so it will not allow to heat to transfer from the to the environment. Okay, and therefore the water below the sheet of ice remains at 4 degrees Celsius only, and hence due to the anomalous expansion of water, aquatic life, that is plants and animals, is preserved in region of a cold climate. So here you can observe the picture in which you can clearly see that below the surface of the water, that means below the ice sheet of ice, the temperature of the water remains 4 degrees Celsius, and the aquatic life like plants and animals will be properly survive with this 4 degree Celsius. Okay, now next is in cold region in winter, the pipes for water supply break and even rocks crack. So here also the anomalous expansion of water will help in this condition. And here these are the two pictures in which you can observe the pipes and the rocks are break. Okay, in the cold winter. So in cold region in winter the atmospheric temperature falls below 0 degrees Celsius, and due to which the temperature of water starts decreasing below 4 degrees Celsius, and it expands and its volume increases, and as the volume increases its density will decreases, and hence ice form in these pipes and in the rocks where water gets accumulated in rainy season, and this ice does not flow, rather it gets accumulated at large volume, and this causes expansion in the pipes which causes them break, and even the rocks gets cracked because of the same reason. Alright, now next is during winters a white trail observed at the back of a flying plane. So why this is so? So the ratio of actual mass of vapor content. Now here the concept of relative humidity is there. So the ratio of actual mass of vapor content in the air for a given volume and the temperature to that required to make the air saturated with vapor at the temperature is called the relative humidity. And here the white trail is basically the vapor released by the aeroplane engine condensing in the sky forms clouds. That white trail we can observe clearly, okay. And if the relative humidity of surrounding air is more, then it takes a long time for that white trail to form by condensation of the vapor to disappear. And if the relative humidity of the surrounding air is less, then what happens? Either the size of the white trail may be small or it may not even get formed. Now next is drops of water can be observed on the outer surface of the bottle. So when we remove the cold water bottle out of the refrigerator, the outer surface of the bottle, the drops of water can be seen on the outer surface of the bottle. Why? So here clearly seen, you can observe the drops of water outside the bottle. So the temperature of the outer surface of the cold drink bottle is less than that of the atmosphere, and therefore the excess of water vapor from the air condenses to form the droplets on the outer surface of the cold bottle. Okay, next is if we observe the leaves of a plant or grass or window or glass of a vehicle in the early morning, we see water droplets collected on the surface. Okay, so this is so beautiful images. Okay, now why this is so? So in an early morning, especially during winters, we find drops of water on the window glass panes due to the process of condensation only, and the water vapor present in the atmosphere get condensed to form the water droplets on the surface of the leaves and on the glass window of the vehicle only in the early morning. Okay, so student, that is for today's video. I hope you all have understood these reasons easily. Thank you.